evening, everybody, and welcome back to Starcub Review. I'm your host, as always, Starcub, and on tonight's agenda, I'm going to be doing it's just going to be a simple, easy, non-spoiler review for, you guessed it, Alien Romulus, 2024's hottest new movie, and I say that with love because, seriously, Alien Romulus is absolutely fucking amazing. I went and saw it opening day, and wow, absolutely blew me away, blew all my expectations and more into the glorious wind, because this movie just completely blew my mind, and it's all thanks to Fede Alvarez. But before I get into that, I just want to say a big, huge thank you to everyone new to my channel. Thanks so much for putting a comment or a like or watching my videos. I really, really appreciate it. To everyone returning and keeps watching my videos and commenting, you know who you all are. I absolutely love you all. It has been an absolute pleasure to keep doing these videos. I'm happy to keep doing them. I get a real good sense of joy out of doing this. And it really does help a lot with my anxiety, especially in these extremely hard times. But hopefully, come November, all of that will completely change. And without further ado, let's get into it. So, Alien Romulus came out yesterday, August 16, 2024, and went and saw the afternoon session. And Fede Alvarez blew my mind with Alien Romulus. Absolutely fucking blew my mind. It is a thrill ride. It goes back to its horror roots. It brings it back into the sci-fi horror that it is, that we all come to love since the first one way back in 1979. And Alien Romulus does not fucking disappoint at all. I am not disappointed at all by this movie. While it does tread some familiar ground, it is a completely new and fresh perspective. And wow, the connections to, well, love letter to previous films, but also homages to previous films with Easter eggs galore, is an absolute delight. It's not in-your-face fan service either, and I've seen plenty of videos out there so far of people's reviews saying that there's too much fan service. This movie is for the fans. It's all basically fan service. Nothing thrilling about it. It's boring. It's crap. While it's been very divisive, I've seen other videos where people absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And I'm one of those ones that I absolutely loved Alien Romulus. 10 out of 10 movie for me. We'll get to that in the video. But Fede Alvarez has done an amazing job connecting this, set in between Alien and Aliens in 2142. This one, the characters, the setting, the writing, the cinematography is absolutely outstanding. Absolutely gorgeous cinematography. Some of the scenes, space scenes, are just absolutely breathtaking. The cast is incredible. Absolutely loved the cast. Kaylee Spaney as Rain, David Johnson as Andy, who's a synthetic and surrogate, sort of like brother to Rain. Hands down, David Johnson as Andy, one of my fucking favorite characters in the film, apart from Kaylee Spaney's Rain. Kaylee Spaney, she is absolutely amazing in this film. Absolutely amazing. I cannot praise her enough. She is fucking awesome in this film. Archie Renault as Tyler, which is Kay's brother, which is played by Isabella Merced, or Merced. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. Isabella Merced. She is absolutely fucking fabulous too. Absolutely outstanding. Spike Fern as Bjorn, Tyler and Kay's cousin. Did not like his character at all. Hated his character. I thought he's one of those characters where I honestly just wanted him to die. A glorious death. So, and Aileen Wu as Navarro. Now, Aileen Wu as Navarro, who's the pilot of the ship, Corbelan, and she's Bjorn's girlfriend. And she's fantastic. When she's on screen, she's fantastic. And what we get from her, I get a sense that she's kick-ass in this film, but she's a very well-written character. They all are. We get a lot of time with them as the film progresses, character development. So that's what I like as well. So it wasn't rushed. So we get quite a bit of quality time with some of the characters before all the mayhem erupts on the Romulus space station, which is separated into Romulus Station and Remus Station in the in space. And basically from there, all hell breaks loose. We start to discover what Weyland Yutani are doing and why this station is so important to them as well. But the way that Fede Alvarez has connected this film to all the prequels plus the first film is absolutely outstanding. I cannot believe the amount of twists he pulled in this, where it all just seemed so seamless and right, while still being new and fresh. And really, by the time it gets to the third act just completely balls to the walls and nuts, crazy. Some of the craziest fucking shit I have ever seen from a third act in a film. Absolutely fucking insane. The third act blew my mind completely, and in a really good way. It really completely blew my mind because I'm just like, wow, Fede Alvarez knew exactly going into this what he wanted to do, how to connect it. And I love the fact that while some people are going to be very iffy, not like it, really love it, hate it, but sort of like it, when it comes to a certain part of the film towards the end, and how they did it. So it's going to be very divisive, and I know it's already been divisive. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. The last 20 minutes of this film are some of the most insane shit I've ever seen. How it connects is absolutely amazing. And I honestly, I've booked tickets to go and see it again tomorrow on Sunday because this film was just absolutely breathtaking. It's the production company was Scott Free Productions, Brandywine, and distributed by 20th Century Studios. And honestly, it was absolutely fantastic film. Amazing. I cannot praise it enough. The script was inventive. It was fresh, and the way that it connects to Alien, the way that it connects to Aliens, but also this is also like a standalone in itself, because by the time the ending credits come, you pretty much get a sense that this franchise could keep following the success of Alien Romulus and go in some really new territory. Like, I'm going really new territory here because, wow, it's just, I'm still blown away by how Fede Alvarez and all the cast and crew pulled this film together. I'm glad that it didn't become a Hulu exclusive. At one stage it was, and it was only meant to be a Hulu exclusive, but I'm glad Fede Alvarez decided to pull it from Hulu distribution and do it as a cinema movie, because this film, my God, needs to be experienced on the big screen. It's scary, it's thrilling, it's nerve-wracking, it's terrifying. I was on the edge of my seat. It's got everything you wanted in an Alien film and more. And honestly, I know I'm probably going to cop a lot of shit for this, and it's going to be very, very controversial. I love 1979's Alien, and I loved Aliens, and I really, really loved Alien 3, but that's another subject. And I really liked the prequel, Prometheus. I'm a huge fucking fan of Prometheus, and I don't care what anyone says. Prometheus being a very divisive film as it is, but Prometheus really, it really changed. It really went in a direction that I was just like, whoa, I just never expected it to go. But it was a very, very enjoyable film. Prometheus is very, very dear to my heart. I really, really loved Prometheus. But for my top spot, being which one is the greatest Alien film, no lie, I mean, I would definitely go with Alien Romulus as my number one favorite over Prometheus and Alien and Aliens, and that's going to be very divisive. But look, Alien Romulus to me is the number one film. It really went all out. It had a mixture of Alien and Aliens while being new and fresh, especially the last 20 minutes. Goes into completely bonkers ass territory towards the end, and it's like, whoa, it's like it's giving me like, holy shit, the franchise is saved after Alien Covenant being very divisive. People either loved it or they hated it. I liked it, but was it the right thing for Ridley Scott to really do what he did in Alien Covenant? I would say no, because it completely ruined the vision, and I think he got too stuck in his head philosophically with all the themes that were that was presented in Alien Covenant, and it really did destroy a little bit the whole feel of what he was intending to do. Just put it that way. But I like Alien Covenant nonetheless, but Alien Covenant for me is, I've seen it a few times, I don't need to see it again. Prometheus I'll see again and again because Prometheus was amazing. But Alien Romulus for me is definitely the number one spot as probably one of the best Alien films ever made. And that's saying a lot because Fede Alvarez did an amazing fucking job. No lie, go and see it, people, and see for yourselves. The man knows his shit. Now, while a lot of people will probably go, oh, but there's some things he could have done here and there's some things he could have done there and he could have explained that better. No. I believe that some of the things in this film are left up to your interpretation as to what is going on. Like, you get a sense of what is happening, but at the same time, it's something to be explored in future films, I believe. If, this is a huge success, which I think it is automatically, because I think this film's already tracked to make over $100 million in just its opening weekend. And I think it's already made debuting with 43 million, I believe. I'm not exactly sure on that one. I've been following it, but we'll soon see by tomorrow what its opening weekend tracked in, and then what it can make in the first, in its opening weekend. It was an amazing film. I'm not going to lie. It's an amazing film. Kaylee Spaney, absolutely fantastic. They all are, but the standouts for me is Katie Spaney as Rain, David Johnson as Andy. They're two of my absolute favorites in this film. Absolutely amazing. Oh, and not to mention, I have seen videos already of that particular scene where when it comes to it, I'm not going to give it away, but when it comes to it, there's a certain particular scene, every time it pops up, that it concerns CGI. Now, I don't know why everyone is like, certain content creators and that are really complaining about it. I don't think it was off-putting to me, and honestly, it didn't detract me from really derailing me from enjoying it and whatnot. It is what it is. It's an absolutely amazing cameo, I will say. But when it involves CGI, things can get very iffy. And I've seen content creators out there complain about it, say that it was off-putting, but they absolutely loved the film, which I love to see from people when they praise film. But this thing took them out of it every time it came on screen. But honestly, it's not that fucking bad. And I believe there's a video, I believe there's an article out there, Fede Alvarez actually explains more how they did that and why that particular thing is in the film to begin with. And I full-heartedly trust Fede Alvarez 100% that felt right for the film. It really, really did, because it just hones in even more the significance of all the DNA cohesiveness that all these films have, alien films have, that connect. And it really does take the lore even further. It really, really does, including the prequels. And that's it. But the Alien vs. Predator films have nothing to do with this universe, so I'm not even going to bother with those films. But the Alien films itself, you can see that the DNA is all there, how it expands the lore, and really, this one, literally now, even more so, you go, oh my god. So when you go back and watch the original films, you're now going, oh my god, now it makes a whole lot more fucking sense. It really does, people. Trust me on that one. Go and see Alien Romulus. I absolutely fucking loved it. Cannot wait to see it again tomorrow. I know this has been a long one, but I really wanted to get it out there as a non-spoiler review. So the synopsis, basically, is space colonizers come face to face with the most terrifying life form in the universe while scavenging the deep ends of a derelict space station, which is Space Station Romulus. And that's all I've written in my notes for that. Don't want to give it away because everyone pretty much knows the synopsis of it. But that's just a little tidbit. Fede Alvarez, you've done an amazing job, my friend. Absolutely amazing director. You know your shit. You treated this film like it was your baby, and it really is. This film is really your baby because you did an amazing job. And I know Ridley Scott was a producer on this film, and from what I've heard, Ridley Scott really praised this film as well. So that's really, really amazing to see. I absolutely love this film. What do I rate it? I'm not going to go 10 out of 10 for this film. I'm going to go 20 over 10 because this film absolutely blew my mind. It was absolutely fantastic. It goes way past the 10 because it exceeded all my expectations. And as a huge Alien fan, Fede Alvarez really brought it home, really made it new and fresh, and really the Alien is back after Alien Covenant. Really hones in now that Fede Alvarez is the right person to really continue Ridley Scott's legacy, I guess, with Alien. I would love to see Fede Alvarez do more Alien films, but yeah, 20 over 10, 20 out of 10. Because it's a masterpiece in my opinion. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to leave you there, folks. Have a great night. Happy Alien Day for the whole weekend, but pretty much. And I will see you down the track with some more videos very, very soon. All right, guys. Take it easy. Have a great night. Ciao.